Have you guys been waiting for this video to go live? What's going on? Hey everyone, thanks for stopping in. I don't know if I had a good thumbnail going there or what. Thanks for joining me today. We are looking at the whole Ken collection. Ken started getting no names back in 2015. They started taking the labels or his name off of the Ken Fashionistas, and I don't know, something started from there over it's only since 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, only 5 years have gone by. Fashionistas did exist before this, but they just, I don't know, they kind of rebooted the Fashionista line, and let's go through them all, but I can't really remember exactly when each one came out. To some degree, maybe I can, but there's so many, and they keep growing exponentially. I guess you guys have been waiting in the room for a long time. Thanks for joining me today for Ken Carson's birthday. Sean Carson is his complete name. I need to get an original, like 1951 Ken. All right, so he's 2 years younger than Barbie, so that makes him 58 this year. Let's take a look at these. So I can remember which ones. These are all going to fall over, I know. You know how clumsy I am. But this was the first one. This guy right here. Red pants, sandals, this head sculpt. It wasn't one that I really liked. Now I have appreciation for it. There's a few things that I really wanted to mention. Two things that stood out to me over the time that I've been collecting these is here's one thing. So I'm going to take a little segue here. These are the only two Kens from the Fashionista line that are exactly the same. So with exactly the same head and body proportions. So in these collections, we have, here they're going down. Oh, they're going down. In these collections, we have 4 body types. Unlike Barbie, we did not get a tall Ken. Ken is tall no matter what. No, dominoes. Okay, so there are. The first one was the model body type, which was the very first one. What happened to him? Red pants. This guy, very first Fashionista, well, unnamed Fashionista, and he came out at the same time as Ryan here, which he was not called Ryan anymore. Now, so many segues I'm taking here. So let's finish up the body types. So there's the model body type with this bend in the knee and just a little bit of stance, one shoulder's higher than the other. Then we have the original Ken, which is this guy with the straight standing forward. That's what they went into when they started going forward with the Fashionistas. Then we have the slim one, which he's a little smaller than the rest of them. And then we have broad Ken right here. This guy. Okay, so here is another funny thing. So there is those two. That is the only Ken which they repeated the same head, sculpt, and coloration with the same body type. And then we have Ryan here. And yes, it is these two Ryans, which they made him, but look, they gave him exactly the same mole. So what's going on there, and why did they do that? That's kind of funny. So it was really cool that they used his head in a different head sculpt, in a different shading. They made him lighter and gave him blonde hair. That was really unique and different for them to do. But I don't know why they put the mole in the same place. Okay, all right. Okay, so I'm going to pull myself together here. And then, okay. Then this guy came out. You know what? I better put them in piles and sort them so we can, you know, at least get some organization here now that I've had such a disaster. Hey, Stephen. Hey, Francie. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Booby. Hey, Angel. Hey, Pink. Hey, Bright Moonlight. I think right now with the new career packs, they are not putting Ken's name on them. So I think that they are making all of those career packs so that they would also fit Barbie as well. Hey, Heather. Okay, so here, I'm going to do the piles. We're going to stick model body, model body. Okay, something else I noticed when doing this, we have exactly 5 model bodies at this point in collecting in 2019. There have been 3 other ones announced that we have seen promo pictures for, but we don't have them in stores yet. So for the first time, I'm ahead of the game. There are 5 slims, 5 broads, 5 model poses, and 10 originals. So really even amount of fashionistas right now going on. Broads, slim. Oh, dope, slim, broad. Do you guys have a favorite fashionista? Let me know who your favorite fashionista is. Original, broad, original, slims. I think that's the best way to show you them all in these categories. Am I wrong? Is there more? Oh yeah, that guy doesn't belong in there. Okay, here we go. Finally. So let's see what. Hey, thanks for your likes, by the way, guys. Happy birthday. If you want to wish Ken a happy birthday, give this video a like. So since these are all of the first ones before they decided to switch up the bodies, and he was using the head time at, like, this would have been the 2012, 2014 head. And they went with this. And I really didn't like this head back then. But now looking at it, I kind of like it. And I guess I like it because it does add diversity to the line. Oh, and one other point that I want to make before I get into this. They seem to be having a back and forth with who Ken is these days. So recently, in 2019, they are saying sometimes this guy is Ken, and sometimes they are saying this guy is Ken, and they're switching it back and forth and back and forth. I was pretty sure when he was released in 2018, maybe as early as 2017 at the end, I thought that they were finished with this head, but no, they keep interchanging them. This guy will come out with a set, and this guy will come out with a set. In the very last that wave of fashionistas, we did not see this head at all. They, in fact, gave us the old head, which was, I believe, was this guy, was the last one that we saw. But back to the full collection video. So this guy, Ken, sandals, red pants, nice t-shirt. It's fitting him really tightly. Then we got this Ryan here. And that's a pretty cool outfit too. I like his sneakers and his shorts. And then we got this guy with the glasses on, which he was really cool to find. And I like how they made him look so different just by changing up the colors on him, making his skin darker, giving him some darker hair. And then for the longest time, I thought this guy was Steven, but it's actually not Steven. It's a completely different head sculpt. And for some reason, they haven't used this head sculpt again. And I don't know why they didn't. And I think that this is that one. I think I actually came to the conclusion that I guess it isn't, because look how the neck is made. This was back before they started cutting out along the jaw, but it is a very similar head sculpt, and maybe it's just digitally manipulated and then re-sculpted. All right, and then there was this guy who came out at the same time as the darker complected guy, who's actually not that dark complected. And he had on these white sneakers, dressed like that. We get a lot of patterns in the Fashionistas because I guess that is what people like. Now, next, we'll do these broad ones. So this is the latest guy, and they gave him a brand new head sculpt, which is really cool. And I like his shoes, his pants. It's looking good. And then this very controversial one, the one that they definitely was so popular, got so much attention because of his man bun. And they might have overproduced him too. But even though I do see that they seem to be running out, for a while there, I thought they were going to be peg warmers and we're going to be stuck for a very long time on the shelves. But one thing about Ken's, they do always sell out. So he's looking good. He's like, I wish I could remember all their names. He's like double denim or something like that. And then we've got this guy where, was this the first time that they had this hairdo? It is possible. And he's, this head sculpt can look better sometimes than others. My favorite new Ken, which came with the shaving Ken, is sporting this head. He's got on some camo shorts and his Malibu 01 shirt. Looking broad. Then we have this guy in his orange shorts and his blue striped shirt, shaved head. He looks like a friendly guy. I like that head sculpt a lot. Hope that they will use that one again. I think they could do lots of things with that. And then there was this guy. This guy was really hard for me to find in Canada. I think I never saw him for sale in Canada. I think I only found him in the States. He's got really loose glasses, or they fall really low on his nose, using the Ryan head sculpt. And I've heard before that Ryan is supposed to be Asian, but I didn't really know that. He's got really cool boots on, and looking real. Do I have Ryan? Here's the original Ryan. So I think that's kind of funny that he did grow up to be this guy. Do you think that was him back in the 80s? And then he grew up. All right, let's move on to the Slims. So there's this guy who I believe I got in Hawaii, which was perfect. Maybe that's not true. No, I don't think it is. I got a Hawaiian fashion pack instead. But this guy is very tropical. Again, they do that a lot. I guess it has to do with Malibu being where Barbie and her boyfriend reside. But yeah, the Slims have the same size feet, so it's always compatible. The clothes, however, are not. Then we have this guy, which, wait a minute. I guess he's a little bit different. He is the same combination too. So scratch that thing earlier about this guy being the only same combination. Forgot about these two. So these are both kind of repeats. Are the eye colors different? At least? Oh, you know what? The eye colors are different. So I guess these guys are different. But in this case, the eye colors are the same. Kind of. They're both blue. But those guys look an awful lot alike. And then they put the man bun head on this slim guy. So that was super interesting. And that's what he's got on his shoes. I hope I'm remembering to show all the shoes. You can always go back and check out my other reviews of these if you want in-depth and body comparisons and whatnot. And then there is this guy, who I also originally thought he had the man bun, but he doesn't, which is a pretty cool head sculpt. I hope that they put this on different sized bodies as well. That's the best thing for them to do, is to put these different heads on different sized bodies, and it will really make them look completely different. And he has got those shoes on. And then last of the slims, there's this guy. And this guy's awesome because on Sandaroo Disney Car Toys, they actually used this guy. They took off his shirt and used him in a skit. I do have that linked in my videos called like mentions or something at the bottom of my front page. You can check out that video. It is hilarious. I love Disney Car Toys. Now Sandaroo kids. So check out that video one day. Yeah, he's really, really cool. And again, this is my favorite head sculpt that they gave to Ken. And however, not my favorite Ken doll. My favorite one is the new shaving one, who uses this head sculpt. Even though sometimes I don't like the head sculpt. I mean, that's the great thing about these, is that you can make them look so different just by painting them, and Mattel has always been really good at doing that. Let's go to the original size bodies now. Let me see if I can find the earliest one. I think this guy would be the earliest of these. And he's a pretty cool one. I like that we've seen these shoes a lot being used. And I like the plaid t-shirt. And see, he has different colorization of this guy. They've only ever used this head on the original body. I think we can count the model pose as the original body. But yeah, for some reason, I guess it's because it's Ken. So they want to keep him in Ken form, in Ken body. But so that would be good to move on to these guys, who are like the same guy, or they could be twins because one guy has slightly darker blue eyes. No, it doesn't look like it. They're the same guy. Same guy. And then who was an earlier guy? This was an earlier guy. And for some reason, they haven't used this head sculpt again, and they could totally use this head sculpt again. Hey, guys, thanks for your likes. I hope you give me more likes. I love your likes, and I love you. Yeah, I'd love to see them use this head again. I kind of think of him as, I don't know, Middle Eastern, kind of somewhere in between Asia and in Europe. So he could be many nationalities. So I really like that. And he's a very handsome guy, great hair. I hope that they do use this head sculpt again sometimes. I don't know why some head sculpts they go crazy with and some they don't. We haven't gotten a redhead yet. Why they haven't made like a bright redhead? Closest would be like this guy or this guy. But yeah, I don't know why we don't have a redhead yet. And everyone I know is still waiting for rooted hair. It's going to happen. I have a feeling it's going to happen. All right, and then we have, who would be next? I don't know who would be next. It probably was Hip Hop Hoodie, which is that really his name? Unfortunately, they did not make these separates, which is really sad. Something else I noticed about the whole Fashionista line, nobody ever came with a hat. There are many Barbie Fashionistas that came with hats. I don't know why they haven't made a Fashionista with hats yet. Anyway, I really like the sculpted on hair because one of the things that I have a problem with Barbie is that her hair is all over the place all the time, and it drives me crazy that the hair with these plastic molded on hairs, it's shorter and it doesn't get all messed up, and it always looks neat and tidy. It's exactly the way that you want it to look. And also, short hair on these 12-inch dolls never turns out right. You can't style hair when it's that short. It just always looks bad. But I know a lot of people like the rooted hair, and I understand it does make them look more realistic and it's cooler. So Hip Hop Hoodie is a very popular one. Again, that head sculpt has only been used once. There is this guy and this guy again with the Ryan head sculpt and the same beauty mark. Their eyes look very, very similar. I don't know if this is supposed to be Ryan dyeing his hair blonde and staying out of the sun for a long, long time. There are their shoes. They're both wearing shorts. They got both trendy little t-shirts on, looking good. And then there's this guy. We will be getting another cornrow guy. He is coming really soon. There's another regular Ken with a blue and white outfit. I really like the one with the standard white outfit. And there is another broad guy coming who looks like he got his man bun cut off. So he just has the slicked back hair, but without the bun on it. And he's got an undercut as well. But this guy, I'd have to say that this is my favorite outfit from all of them because this is an outfit I would wear. I like black acid wash denim a lot. I like wearing short sleeve button downs with black ties. So yeah, and I like high top Converse. Even though these ones are a little too trendy for me, I would use something a little more simple. But this is definitely my favorite outfit, or at least one that I would wear. But he's looking very good, very handsome. Then we have this guy, very comfortable outfit. I would wear a t-shirt and sweatpants and these Converse for sure. That's a Ken on them, but not with these patterns and not these colors. And I like the hair a lot. The hair is a really super good hairdo. Probably my favorite Ken head sculpt. Well, you know, I used to say that, but maybe this is my favorite Ken head sculpt because it's so cool. They've only used this once. This is one of the last ones. I like that they went to the detail of rolling up the sleeves and stitching it down. That looks real good. These like paint splattered shorts look great. This is a favorite one of mine too. Very good Asian face, very cool hairdo. Definitely a fan of mine. I'm a fan of this. So that's a lot. This is totally a lot of Fashionistas. Give this video a like if you like Ken Fashionistas. Are you guys saying anything? I need some rooted hair. It would be really cool to see some rooted hair Kens. Where's my rooted hair Kens? Here's one. Wait, is he shorter? Are the Kens from the 80s much shorter than the Kens? Kind of is shorter. I always forget what this guy's name is. And also, where's Dumbledore? Right here. It would be really, really cool to see. This worked out really well. I think it would be awesome for them to do that. It's just kind of funny for them to mix in the styles. Now that we have ones that were slicked back, that have long hair, it's going to be kind of strange, for me at least, to mix in ones that aren't slicked back. like that are styled to be slicked back, like Man Bun Ken. They could have totally done that with hair and then put it in a bun. And then now we can, if and when they do make a rooted one, then we get, you know, our own buns. It would be weird. But anyway, this does show you that long hair can look pretty fashionable and cool on Ken. I wanted to do this video for Ken's birthday, but the parcel did not show up today. It is coming tomorrow, as far as I know. If the mailman doesn't like boycott my driveway because I have so much ice on it, though. Yeah, because I got all kinds of masks that I ordered from the name of that World Peacekeepers. So I want to test out all kinds of masks on him, but I guess I will do that in tomorrow's video because I'll be really excited to try that out. Yeah, he looks really scary, but that's how he is. I like to custom my toys, but I don't like to go crazy like with Sculpty and stuff like that. So I just ripped off his beard, and that's the best he's going to do. But I'm going to put gas masks on him and all kinds of stuff like that. Thank you for your likes, guys. You guys are the best. If there's anything else that you want to see today, I don't know. Maybe I should put these away. Should I try to remember? When I do sort these, I put them in categories like I showed you today. I do keep the model poses together, and I do keep the broad and the slim together. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Ghost Girl. Hey, Francie. Hey, Jennifer. He does look like the bad guy from Twin Peaks. Creepy. Dumbledore is creepy. Thanks for your likes, guys. You guys are the best. Give this video a like if you want to wish Ken a happy birthday. I'm going to do another Ken video today. Later today, I'm going to open up this guy, which I am kind of tempted to get the whole signature collection from the new show because they put all these travel ones, but I don't know if I'll do that. The Nikki is the best one. These seem to be very, very overpriced in stores. So yeah, I will be opening that. And Mermaid Ken, which I've had for so long. And I'll probably open up this Ken Fashionista here with hair and movable parts. And this Ryan here in denim. So these are pretty sweet, and I know a lot of people are excited about these ones with joints and hair. And maybe I'll save the video where I open these guys and take off their clothes. And yeah, I guess I'll do that later. And if you want to see my, here's my favorite Ken, right here, my new favorite Ken. It's got a really good outfit on. If you want to see more Ken collections, I definitely have those, and I have posted videos of my inbox Ken collections, and I also have many other open Kens that are in different boxes. I don't keep them with the Fashionistas because some are like camping Kens and some are like space Kens, and then yeah, I don't know, there's all kinds of different ones that you can see and enjoy if you so like. And definitely check out my WWE Fashionista head ripoffs and stuff, because I really like the WWE body here. Here's one that I won't be ripping her head off because I really like her face. And this is how I have her dressed right now. That is this guy's girlfriend, wherever I put him. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I don't know. That guy with the cap and the glasses on. This is his girlfriend. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you've given it a like. I hope you wish Ken a happy birthday by giving this video a like. I hope you'll like, comment, share, and subscribe to this video. And are there any questions that I should answer before I go? I love the one in the striped polo. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this guy, the guy with the joints and stuff. The thing is, okay, so I'm not going anywhere, I guess, guys. The thing is, thank you for your likes, guys. I love you guys. I don't like the body sculpt on this, on the articulated ones, as much as I do on this basic Barbie body. It's just the physique looks better to me. Let's take a look at that. Let me go get, well, we'll have to find that out later tonight. But on the pink label or black label dolls, the physique is still good, but I just don't think it looks as good as the original Ken body. I think that's a better looking body. Now this is the shoulder up. Does he have? Let me check that out. No, this is a different body than that. It's gonna make a horrible mess right now. Yeah, I don't know why. I like the shape of these abs better. And yeah, even though this guy looks broader, he is broader. You can tell by his shoulders. But I like this body better, but they do have different ones even for that, because this is a really good body sculpt as well, and I probably like that better than this one because he is even bigger and thicker and stronger than the original Ken we have here. But I'm very quite partial to this body mold, and I guess later today we will find out about this one. Yeah, they gave Mermaid Ken not the abs that I like the best. He doesn't have the G.I. Joe abs. Yeah, so we'll definitely check that out later tonight, now that I am making such a mess. And I hope you'll come back and join me for that video. What did I do with Ryan's shirt? So very interesting color for a pair of shorts. I don't think I would wear those. I like the jointed dolls for stop motion, but just to play with, I don't mind the basic dolls. I agree, Ghost Girl. The half articulated just elbows. Oh, well, isn't this just half articulated? Okay, now I'm gonna say something really bad that people don't like to hear, but it's the truth. So when you're complaining about your dolls not having enough articulation and everything, I just want to remind you that Barbie was originally, where is original Barbie? I'm here. There she is. Original Barbie only had 5 points of articulation. When you say that you don't like when they make dolls like action figures, actually, Barbie is the doll. Dolls always had 5 points of articulation in the beginning, and action figures were who had the multiple points of articulation because they're action figures. So that is where dolls actually stole that idea from. That's when they started putting knees and elbows and wrists and ankles. That came from action figures. So you really want your dolls to be action figures. You don't want your action figures to be dolls. But I'm okay with this because I don't play with them. I mean, it would be fun. It is fun to take pictures with them when you can actually sit them in the chairs. And if you checked out my video where Barbie's trying to sit down at the table, it's really uncomfortable for her. Anyway, I'm preaching now and going on a little too much. I hope you will join me later today where I open up some more Ken dolls, and give this video a like to wish Ken a happy birthday. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you later tonight.